You know what doesn't smell like freedom? Fish.
Oh, I didn't see you standing there on this previously recorded video piece. What's up, everybody? This is Scotty from PlayWhatNow, and this is the Pwn update number 100 for the week of February 29th, 2016. That's right, we're in the 100 Club now. You know what that means? Books, robes, and only the finest of cocktail vessels. Ooh. Whoever's putting the props together likes me because that was supposed to be an empty cup. Ooh, so spice. That's right, we're back and we're actually gonna, do this thing. Turns out, like the legal battle we had no idea about. I'm making all this up, by the way. We actually still own the rights to the name, so we just got together and said, fuck it. We should do something with this. Said no one ever, but I digress. We have computer equipment and cameras and microphones again, so deal with it. Can't wait to get back to our 3 viewers a week. This is great. So, what are you getting for free? That's the important bit, right? If you have an Xbox Live Gold subscription, hey, I think Xbox Live is back up now for 5 minutes and soon to be going down again because, Microsoft. On the Xbone, Lords Fallen, no possession or commas or apostrophes or anything to indicate what the hell that game might be about or who's falling down. Maybe they need Life Alert. Crimes and Punishments, the second game for Xbone this month. It is a Sherlock Holmes title, and promises to be as average and playable as the other Sherlock Holmes titles that have come out in the past 2 or 3 years. On the 360, Supreme Commander, a game about a naked man in a tub splashing boats and ducks. And the original Borderlands. Is it as good as the second Borderlands? No. Is it worth playing for free? Yes. By which I, of course, mean you're paying $15. On the PS Plus, there is only one title, because you only need one title when you turn to Twitter to figure out what your release schedule is going to have in mind, or your corporate strategy moving forward. Yes, Twitter will tell us the answer. Not all these people that should know what they're doing. So, they put it to the community, which is always a terrible choice, and what did the community vote to release for free on the PlayStation consoles this month? None other than Broforce. Broforce. I think it's better if you flip it. It's just a little too much force, bro. Makes you really think. Huh. On the PC, that's right. PC games. We are the dwarves. Karen, we are the dwarves. What is it about?
Dwarves.
Fucking dynamite. It's about dwarves. The Town of Light! Yes, you too can take a Mediterranean cruise and see all of the wonderful lights and fireflies that adorn the weird futuristic landscape of whatever this game appears to be. I'm basing this entirely on the box art. Super hot! Finally! A game about me! And the game we're all excited here in the studio about. The seminal follow-up to the classic Euro Truck Simulator 2. I am, of course, speaking of Bus Simulator. Bus Simulator. Cross Sony consoles, Heavy Rain is coming to the PS4. If you haven't played Heavy Rain before, this was, of course, a PS3 game. You should play it. Buy it. Play it. It's worth it. It's a really, really good game. Well written. And Hitman Go is also coming to multiple Sony platforms, including the piss poor and the Vita. Probably the PSP, because they still make games for the PSP. But this was a camera bump. This was a very successful, surprisingly successful Hitman game for cell phones. It's, I don't know, Steve played it at a bar one time, and he said it was So, there you go. Who's the big winner this week? Nintendo is coming full barrels bared to the masses on the 3DS. Fire Emblem Fates, a full Fire Emblem release in the US, and 3 Pokemon titles hitting the eShop, Red, Blue, and Yellow. Mix them together, you get yourself some goddamn Superman ice cream. I'd make a Pokemon joke, but frankly I don't know what they are, unless they're shots and I'm drinking them. The Wii U Steve Edition is seeing a single release this week, but it is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Thank God the frame only goes this far, because I've got a Bonner. Boner. Okay, there's a handwriting mistake on the cue card there. That's... Right. Cross-platforms. I'm gonna have to alert my mother and all of her friends in the Red Hat Society because Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders, is finally launching for the X-Bone and the Piss Poor. Thank God. Also, Gunscape, which is a simulator for those landscaping enthusiasts out there that also can't put down guns. So yes, landscape your simulation house with guns. Just holes in the lawn, and then plant the guns in the holes you've shot in the lawn. Yep, still not empty. Hitman is getting rebooted. I have nothing to say about that. Hitman is getting rebooted. I guess they got tired of latex nuns. Mortal Kombat XL. Finally, a Mortal Kombat that fits in my fat American hands. Now hand me my goddamn Oreo pizza. Speaking of crass American games, Tom Clancy's The Division. Ah, God, finally! A big boy game with big boy guns and big boy graphics where me and my 7 white male friends can shoot brown people and ejaculate on their digital corpses. Plants vs. Can you tell I'm a little bitter to the genre? Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, the successor to the surprisingly successful Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, the multiplayer shooter version of a tower defense game. Hey, go EA. I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. And finally, Far Cry Primeval. I can read. F*** it. We're back. Here's Karen with the news.
Thank you, Scotty. All right, the Mega Man Legacy Collection for 3DS comes with a gold Mega Man Amiibo. That means John will have it. XCOM 2 has a Bob Ross voice Happy Pack mod available for Happy Trees. Activision Blizzard is now the owner of the world's... Is it the world's largest gaming network?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, Activision Blizzard is now the owner of the largest game network in the world with the $5.9 billion acquisition of King, the Candy Crush people. Or as my book states, holes. Gears of War Ultimate Edition is about to receive a mandatory 5 gig update required to play the game. Among other issues, the patch will allow the boom shot to actually hit things. It's the boom shot! The boom shot is a grenade shotgun. Ooh. That should be able to hit everything within a mile radius of you. What? Oh, goodness gracious. In other news, it has now been 4 years since a fully functional game has been released. Oh, that is sadness. That's why we don't buy new games. Smart people don't buy new games. You wait. 2 years for them to finish it after they release it. All right. The PS4 and the X-Bone will be releasing their own console version. The Piss Poor. That is not what my book says. The PS4.
Christ, Steve.
No, I am not a panda. Just watch. You'll see. The PS4 and the X-Bone will be receiving their own console version of one of the highest grossing PC franchises of the past few years. Look for Farming Simulator 17 to arrive this holiday season. For all of us who don't really know where our food comes from, so therefore we must play a video game in order to pretend that we make our own food. And on that note, I'm just going to have my tea. Pinky's out. Bitches. That was vodka. I am acknowledging that I am being passed.
You are just the worst.
You are the worst.
You are the butt. What's up, everybody? This is Scotty from PlayWhatNow, and this is the Pwn update number 100 for the week of February 29th, 2016. As you can see, we've made some moderate changes to the studio, and Steve has completed his gender transition. Yeah, I think we may have to. Oh, I'm not even wearing my robe. Wardrobe!
You're nude!
The president is nude. Well, from the waist down.
Ah! All right.
I have finale stuff.